Well, I have to say that we have made quite clear that this particular building is not at all helpful as we are proceeding in terms of trying to get the peace process going again. It's very important, I believe, to create the proper environment so that the negotiations can proceed successfully and that we can get our idea of marrying the interim agreement to accelerated final status talks going again.
Alors, David, alors une agenda chargée, non?
השאלה אם ישראל פועלת על פי ההסכם בכיבוד הכתוב בו או לא, היא פועלת על פי ההסכם.
The question is whether Israel is acting in accordance with what has been agreed between the sides, and the answer to that question is that we are.
A continuity of buildings, then Israel government policy is to enable natural growth of existing communities. And we believe that if you have a continuity of growth, if you have a contiguous periphery, in other words, buildings next to existing buildings, then this can only be a natural phenomena. It's only natural to have another kindergarten, another high school, another street in the natural growth of existing Jewish communities.
Well, I think this is another dangerously irresponsible decision bordering on a policy of insanity that is going to draw the whole region into another cycle of conflict and violence. Netanyahu seems to be willfully intent on destroying the peace process, on creating an atmosphere of friction, of conflict, of volatility, and on violating every single tenet and every single principle that should govern the peace process.
We reiterated our positions vis-à-vis the necessity to cease all unilateral steps that may prejudice or preempt the outcome of the permanent status talks, especially settlement activities, confiscation of lands, homes demolitions. عقدنا اجتماع مطول وسيعقد اجتماع آخر الليلة.